do your worst. Watch out. I might take you up on that.
Have something to say? Say it.
Fine. It's about Jake's father.
What about Lucky?
No. Jason. Hold on. What do you want?
You had to do it, didn't you? You had to go and make trouble.
What's going on?
Sam went to Carly and told her that Jake is really Jason's son.
No.
You knew this wasn't going away. You knew the second you told Carly she'd be all up in my face, and she was. She was at my house, and the second she took a look at Jake, she knew it was true. And then she went off on me, and she accused me of planning the whole thing and tricking Jason into getting me pregnant, just like you knew she would, just like you wanted her to. And so now what?
Okay, damage control.
With Carly's big mouth, good luck.
We did this for Jake. To protect him. To make sure that Jason's enemies would not come after him. That's why I've gone along with this whole lie that he's mine. We'll find a way to manage Carly.
Sam here could care less about protecting Jake. All that matters to her is getting payback.
No, that is not true. That is not how it happened.
Okay, then why don't you tell me how it did happen?
I can't.
Page out of Carly's book using Sam as a punching bag? Or is there something you really think I should know?
I know what that little boy means to you, that you wanted to keep his paternity a secret, and I also know it was a terrible thing to tell Carly, but
Let her talk.
she pushed me, and I didn't want to get sucked in, but you know how relentless Carly is.
You were looking for any excuse.
An excuse for what? For Lucky to hate me? To confirm every lousy thing you and Carly have ever said about me? That's exactly what I didn't want. But she attacked me. She called me every name in the book.
I burned everyone.
Back up here a second.
See, that's exactly the way Carly made me feel. Like her and her little inner circle were so far above me, and I wanted to make her stop. I wanted to shut her up. So I said it. And I regretted it the second it came out of my mouth, but I can't take it back. I'm sorry.
You can't take back what you've done either.
What do you mean by that? Page out of Carly's book using Sam as a punching bag? Or is there something you really think I should know? It's work. I gotta go. You come with me, or I think you should leave.
No, I'm not going anywhere. Sam and I have a few things to get straight.
It's fine. It's fine. You go do what you gotta do. We'll be fine here. All right, what now? You want to have another cat fight like we did at Windermere?
You give me one good reason why I shouldn't tell Lucky the whole truth about you. Carly thinks she practically owns Jason. You knew it would make her crazy to find out that Jake is his son and that we've kept it from her.
Carly will have to get over it.
She's gonna make my life a living hell. And Jason's too, but that's what you wanted, isn't it? And unfortunately, Jake is the one that's gonna pay for all this. So really, you're the one who's gone away with murder here.
No, really, the truth was gonna come out eventually.
Yeah,
so...
when Jason and I decided, but you took that choice out of our hands. And what do you have to lose for shooting off your big mouth?
Nothing, Elizabeth. I have nothing left to lose.
You have Lucky. But I'm sure you have 1,000,001 tricks to make him feel sorry for you, to forgive you. Unless he were to find out what a cold-blooded bitch you really are. And that you really don't give a damn about Jake.
Come on, that is not true.
Oh, come on, you stood there and watched Jake get kidnapped by a mentally unstable woman and hired 2 men to threaten us with guns in the park.
You were never in any danger.
You just wanted to be the hero. You wanted to drive home to Jason that he's a danger to his son and that he shouldn't be around us. Of course, that's when you were still trying to get back with him.
Right, he knows all this. It's all out in the open, so...
Now, I wonder what's going to happen when Carly goes running to him with all of this.
No, look, this is none of Carly's damn business.
thought she would see it that way. If I told her what you've done to Jason's son.
I may have already lost Lucky over this, and if you tell him, yeah, I will.
And if I don't, I'll be letting him live a lie.
Do you know, I hate what I did even more than you do.
I doubt that.
You doubt that? Do you understand? Do you have any idea how twisted up I was about Jason, about that baby?
Are you trying to make me feel sorry?
No,
for
I'm
you?
trying to make you understand, even if Jason won't.
No, he understood. It's one of the reasons why he didn't want the truth to come out. Because even though the two of you weren't together, he didn't want to see you hurt.
Great. Just like you didn't want to see Lucky hurt.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you'd be hurting him if you told him all the terrible things that I've done.
Oh, please. I see where this is going.
I know you probably don't want to hear this. I mean, I wouldn't. But Lucky is actually really happy with me. And I think that how this whole lie got started was to protect him. So he didn't go back to drinking and drugs again. How much do you think he can take before he starts using again?
My God. You'd say anything to get me to keep my mouth shut.
You're taking...
Surprised that you tried to turn this around and lay a guilt trip on me after everything you've done.
No, I'm trying to keep Lucky from being hurt.
Oh, well, then maybe I would be doing him a favor by telling him the truth. Letting him see what kind of woman he's gotten himself involved with.
Isn't it enough that I'm going to pay?
Oh, but you haven't.
Oh, I haven't. I pay every single time I see that little boy. I pay every time I see Jason. I have to live with what I've done for the rest of my life. And even if you never tell anybody, people take their cue from you and Jason and Sonny, and I will be treated like the garbage of this town. Isn't that enough?
I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go home and love my children. And maybe I won't have to do anything to you at all. Maybe I'll just let Carly do it for me.
I want you to leave the...